Welcome back to the final quarter. Social media and sports talk radio was abuzz today, talking about American gymnast Simone Biles and her decision to withdraw from events at the Olympic Games, citing mental health reasons. While Biles has received much praise and support for her decision, she's also taken some heat. A few examples of the heat, and by the way, we've purposely left the author of these blurred. This is just sad and pathetic. Hope she gets sued. If you don't win, that's one thing, but just quitting is another. Ungrateful for the position she's in, and I'm glad I never have to see her again. A total disgrace and stain on sports. Wow. The last sentence on that and a half of that post is pathetic. That's just my 2 cents. Also posted, she caved, let her team down, her country down, and mostly herself. Too bad she just didn't have what it takes. And finally, can we just celebrate the athletes that give 100% in everything they do? Safe spaces are for those who don't belong there in the first place. Wow, some big words. Our Jake Garegnani joins us now for more on Simone and some of the heat she's taking. Jake?
Yeah, John, Simone Biles has taken a lot, and I mean a lot of heat, as you just showed, withdrawing from events at the Tokyo Olympics. The women's team went on to win a silver medal without her, and later Simone announced she would be pulling out of the individual all-around competition as well. All of this to focus on her mental health and well-being. Biles was the overwhelming favorite to repeat as the individual all-around champion. Now, this isn't the first time that we have seen a marquee name withdraw from a major event. In fact, we only need to go look back a few months for another example when Naomi Osaka removed herself from the French Open, she too citing mental health as the reason. Osaka added that she would never trivialize mental health or use the term lightly, but just because athletes are coming out and telling us what is truly going on now does not give people the right to criticize them on this level. It also doesn't mean that this hasn't been taking place in sports before. Tiger Woods' struggles are well documented. Many know the hard times that Johnny Manziel went through. In fact, San Diego's own Ricky Williams gave up tons of money to leave the NFL and even wore a helmet during interviews at times. Padres fans may remember a star shortstop named Khalil Green, who had all the promise in the world before leaving the game with social anxiety disorder. The most decorated Olympian of all time, Michael Phelps, contemplated suicide at one point as he battled anxiety and depression. And while I'm not trying to compare everyone's mental health, stress, or other complications as the same, it's no secret that they have intertwined with sports, far more recent and more often than many think. So if a 24-year-old kid, which is what Simone is, a young woman, wants a break for just a bit, who are we to judge her? John, not you, me, or probably 99% of the people watching can relate to the amount of pressure Simone is under and has been under. Traveling a world away, sleeping in a bed that isn't hers, no friends, no family, and no crowd. Now, I understand all Olympians are going through that, but with Simone, you must add the expectations. As high as humanly possible in the sports world. Higher expectations than any individual in the current Olympics by far. If Simone Biles wants to step out of the spotlight we've watched her win gold medal after gold medal in, don't you think she deserves the right to do so without this type of backlash? If anything, I think we should celebrate all and respect those who are willing to call out these moments for what they are and take the unfair criticism that's going to come with it. The Simone Biles, the Naomi Osakas, the Kevin Loves, the Michael Phelps of the world, these folks deserve praise, not pushback. So who are we to judge them about mental health? John?
Very good, Jake. Thank you very much. You know, I saw a soundbite with Dominic Dawes, another former American gymnast. She says they are trained to be like robots and was very much encouraging what Simone Biles did today. But again, like you mentioned, Jake, 99% of us don't know what's going on, and we haven't played at that level or been coached at that level as well. Thanks for your insights, Jake. That's the final word on the final quarter.